This is my review of the Bose QuietComfort 25 acoustic noise cancelling earphones. So I don't have an unboxing video because I bought these in the airport in Miami. So they unboxed it for me, obviously, because I didn't really want to take the box onto the plane. So this is what you get. You get, first of all, well, I kept the instructions and the manual, and the warranty. And then you get actually this nice hard clamshell casing, the Bose inscribed on it. And at the back there is a mesh pocket, so you can probably put your passports, your phone, that kind of thing in there. There's a hangy thing to hang it by if you want to hang it. We'll have a look here and see what's inside. Alright, so these are the triple black version. There are three versions. There is one that is black, which is more or less the usual gunmetal gray Bose on the outside, black ear muffs and little blue accents. And there's another model now which is white, so it's a white band and then brown and light blue accents. Not really my cup of tea. I really wanted this triple black edition. So what do we have? Well, I'll talk about the actual headset later. First we have here an aircraft audio adapter. So these are for the different types of audio in your seats. So you have the double prong. You can fold that down to become a single prong. And you have storage for an extra battery. These noise cancelling earphones work off of a single AAA battery. I have one inside already, and there's room here for storage for another one. Now, all of these Bose earphones come as two different models. So you have for the Android and you have for the iOS. And the main difference is just the cable. Now, visually, the cables are identical. So you have the identical ends for both Android and iOS. So that's no difference. The only difference is how this switch operates. So this is the switch for skipping through music and audio. So there's a plus and a minus button, and then there is a middle button to pause or to mute. Now, I have an Android device. I really wanted these phones, and they didn't have any Android in stock, so I bought the iOS version. The only thing that doesn't work is the plus and minus buttons don't work. The pause works, so that's really all I want it for, so that's fine. If I wanted, I could get a replacement cable. I'll see. Let's put the earphones aside for a minute. So the actual case itself, there's a diagram inside there as to how to put the phones back into the clamshell. They do a bit of gymnastics when you fold them up. So this diagram makes it pretty easy to put them back. Also, on the insides of the headphones, there is a left and a right inscribed on them inside of the foam padding, which is kind of nice. Now, in the right earmuff, you have the button for the noise cancelling itself. So you can just turn it on. I have a battery in it right now, so it will come on. Also in the right side is the battery itself. Somewhere, here you go. So there is a slot here that you can just put the battery in. Like I said, I have a battery in there already. Alright, in the left earphone at the bottom is where you actually plug your cable into it. And I like this detachable cable because if it gets snagged for any reason, it will kind of pop out rather than breaking off inside the electrics inside of the headphones itself. So that's kind of good. The noise cancelling on these things is phenomenal. I was on a 4.5 hour flight. I put them on before we took off because we were stuck on the runway for quite a while. Didn't take them off until we were starting our descent back home. Now, They work so well that I missed the drinks trolley because I couldn't really hear what was going on. I really wasn't paying attention. I was doing some studying. So yeah, I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. When you listen to music on them as well, on the plane itself, the music sounds good. It does a very, very good job of blocking out all the extra noise in the back. And I find that I'm even able to hear stuff in the music that I haven't heard before. And I know that usually in-ear headphones are a waste of time on things like planes and stuff. Now, they're quite comfortable. Very, very nice and paddy. The 4.5 hour flight, I didn't have a problem with ears getting hot or ears being uncomfortable. There's also a nice padding on the top here, so also makes it quite comfortable. But the real draw for these things is the noise cancelling ability. I cannot stress enough how good these things work. I even came back to the office and stood up next to the building AC at work and let some of the guys at work try it out just to see, how good it was. Now on the plane as well, you can actually just turn off the noise cancelling if you want, like if somebody is trying to speak to you. Now, being earmuffs, they will block out a significant amount of sound to begin with, so it's a little difficult to still hear somebody if you're sitting by the window and they're like on the other side of the plane or something. But it seems to be good quality. I really like the black on black on black effect, hence the triple black. They are quite pricey, but I was looking at these and I was looking at Beats as well. But from all the online reviews and stuff, it seems as though these do the best job of noise cancelling, and that's primarily what I bought these earphones for, noise cancelling. So that is about it. The price was at the time $299.99 US plus tax. So depending on where you're from, that could vary. But yeah, highly recommend them. Let's see if I can get these back in here now. So you have to look. This is where the microphone would have plugged in. Corresponding diagram there. So the other one froze up. And there we have it.